Let's see what we gonna get today. Let's share the screen. Right there. See if this is on. Boom. All right, let's go. I'm about to follow this script for today. Ready to rock and roll. Okay, so let's blaze through the charts real quick to see what we could possibly find. I already pre-scanned, but I didn't see anything, so we're looking for our pattern, our exact pattern, and we're gonna wait for it. We didn't take any trades yesterday. Trying to discipline my mind and my body to only trade this system, and when it shows up, to take advantage of it. Close doesn't count. So this right here is close, but it's more than 3 candles. It has to happen in 3 candles. So I have YM up on another chart, and also we are at a 3-hour point of interest for me. Let's see if they want to let that 3-hour point of interest hold today. It would take till 12 a.m. for it to set up. So, and I say that because of I haven't had my signature gap up to signify that they're ready to go down. So let's see what they want to give us. Test the 1 minute right here. We have nothing on the EMA. Let's go to that's my point of interest on the 3-hour. Well, let me go to the 3 minute. YM has already swept that point of interest. So 3 minute. 3 minute is currently heading to the downside point at the EMA. No setup pattern for it as of yet. Let's go to our 6 minute. 6 minute is nowhere near our line. 6 minutes is nowhere near it. 6 minute on YM. I'm not gonna pull it up, but it's nowhere near the line, and nowhere near the line, and the 9 minute is nowhere near the line on YM as well. I'm gonna go to 3 minute on YM on my other chart real quick. So the 3 minute is not on the line or near the line on the 3 minute on YM right now. So let's go to the 9 minute on NQ. 9 minute on NQ. This line can go. We're nowhere near the EMA on the 9 minute NQ or ES. Let's check the 30 minute. Let's check the 30 minute. See if somebody's close. I do not have it on the 30 minute either. We can glance at the 15 as well. We can go through all these time frames to find out if they possibly gave us a signature. So 15 minute. I have 0 signatures on the 15 minute as well. So none on the 15, none on the 30. Let's try the 18 minute. And the signature has to be all the same color. So technically speaking, This is what it should look like. We got a swing high here, and then we got a blow through candle, leaving a fair value gap right here between this candle's wick and this candle's wick. But I need them all to be green. Now, I'm not saying this will not hold. It just changes the probability of the trade holding to continue up from this point. Oh boy. What's up, baby? How you feeling, baby? Hello?
I'm feeling like this greedy bastard dead.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I don't see it on the 18-minute.
Hey, did you see the one that happened at 12 that failed?
On what asset, bud?
Shit, I couldn't tell you.
Hey, you couldn't tell me. You said you asked me if I seen it, but you couldn't tell me what asset it happened on.
Man, look, I was just looking back on my EMA and I just.
Well, what time frame?
1 minute.
Oh, we got. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna go there right now. I'm markets open right now. It's 9.
Everybody closed under, and then it eventually went, but it only retraced back to the low past like 2 points or something.
Gotcha.
That low, and then it took off. But everybody had closed below it.
I'll check it out in a minute, man. Let me finish going through these time frames. 3 hour just got hit. We got a drop on YM. Technically speaking, that is a setup, but it's not all the same color, so I'm not fucking with it on YM. It is what it is. Let's see if they're going to give us a trade today. I don't want to fucking miss this motherfucker. So I'm going to keep fucking watching closely on every candle as soon as I get 3 consecutive candles. That is ugly on fucking YM. Absolutely fucking ugly. All right, so where the fuck are they going? There's a question. They already went past that 3 hour POI at the top, but I don't have a gap up on that 3 hour POI. So, but if they close below this volume,
why is YM always the one that has to go fucking raw? That's what I want to
So,
know.
all right, YM on 3 minute is coming into our EMA.
Like, why has it been out of sync? It feels like. Hey, was it wick on a lot?
What are we looking for, bro? Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm just waiting for all sequences to play out. That's all.
I was like, hey, that could be. That was never mind.
All right, so on the 3 minute, I have nothing. We do have same color candles, different color candles on the EMA. So that is not going to fly for this sequence on 3 minute. 6 minute has nothing. 9 minute has nothing currently as well. Honestly, the 9 minute just did something pretty interesting. Matter of fact, the 9 minute just gave the fucking sequence to the top side, but it is not on the EMA. So that's only if it closes, but I'm not gonna I'm not going to trade that because it's not online, but I will take note of what the hell it's doing at this point in time. So it just swept lows, and if it closes above, that is a continuation model, but we don't trade continuation models yet. So we'll stay with the EMA. Uh, Swing high still looks good for the 1 minute, possibly, if it continues not too far. Hopefully, not too far. If it does, then it's off the table. But that can still be part of the process right there. So, but we're not in no rush at all. We're going to take this thing really slow. Me getting back to what you were saying. Where's the 7:30 candle, bro? 7:30 candle. Let me mark out the 7:30 candle real quick. Right here. 7:30. Boom. Red. And yeah. As of right now, we just blew through the 7:30 to the top side. I would assume that they might want to make a support. I'm not going to really care about that. We do have that immediate freaking rebalance at 9:31 and 9:33, which means they might not fucking do it, but it is what it is. Either way, the system is going to be the freaking system, and I'm just freaking rambling on for no reason because I'm only going to trade the system when it shows up, and if it doesn't show up, we don't take a fucking trade. So, yeah, that's just what it is. But when we show up, we're going to fucking goddamn load the lots on this motherfucker if they make that bitch visible. So, right now, I got nothing. You know something? I will scan the 30-second real quick just for shits. Matter of fact, the 30 second has it right now. All right. Fuck. I hate trading this goddamn shit on 30-second. All right. You can. I got a closure candle right here on the 932 candle on the 30-second. My PSP is the 931 candle. 931 candle just got swept on YM. And I don't have a gap down on YM to enter this trade. So I'm going to wait for a gap down on YM before I even think about pulling this trigger. Maybe they want to give it to us. Maybe they don't. Let's see. But I still have to have a gap down on YM in order for this 30-second to be genuinely holding. Genuinely holding. Let's see. Let me take a look at it in comparison over here on this other chart. Matter of fact, the PSP is the 931.30 candle. The 931.30 candle. So it is this candle here for our precision on the 30-second. Ah, shit. All right, this candle right here. That green candle right there. 31.30. Go ahead and line it out on the. I got a gap down on. Shit, this bitch is moving fast, bro. I got a gap down on YM. It just got down. It closed past the volume imbalance and fuck. It didn't close yet. It's about to close now. God damn it. Oh, that's fast. That's fast as fuck. Yeah, I would take an entry on YM for it, but I can't even get to my fucking account. God damn it. It'd be at least to the fucking next highs. Matter of fact, oh, it let me in. I'm gonna take it. Oh shit. Yeah, it closed. I'm taking a buy. My stop losses are at the low of the right now the 930 candle. Let's see how this rolls. That was an entry pattern. We got the gap down on YM. Now, being that this is the 30-second, my target would be probably the next freaking high. I'm definitely gonna hold it. I'm just gonna let it roll. Since it's a 30-second, I gotta hold it for at least 15, at least 10 to 15 minutes. So let's see what they want to do. It is still early. This was an early trigger pull, so let's see if they want to let this one hold. Yeah, ES failed. YM gave the gap down. So say what, bud?
I'm taking off my undershoot. I'm just trying to distract my brain from something other than what's going on the laptop screen for the next 10 minutes. That's the goal.
Yeah, see the stop loss or nothing, bro. That's just what it is. I mean, and honestly, it should go to the 931.30 candle should be really the fucking damn stop loss. So I'm not really tripping about it, but I'm gonna leave it where it is. That's to be expected on how they fucking doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking Monday morning. It's 9:30, bro. I mean 9:39. So
Oh no, I lost $60. I have $2,000. It's a drawdown. Whatever will I do? Yeah, it's not having to do with that fucking drawdown back. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ. I had no emotion whatsoever. I didn't give a fuck.
9:39. Yeah, 9:39 is. I hate that that's down there, but let's see what they want to do with it, bro. I mean, hey, all parameters lined up, every last one of them. I got the gap down on YM. I can pull YM up to show it to you. The gap down. Gap down would be boom.
The only time this process is ever failed is on the 30th.
YM.
Twice.
YM. All right, right here. This is where our YM failed at, based on the sequence. So we have our pattern right here: 1, 2, 3 candles, blaze through one third candle. We find our precision swing point. Our precision swing point is the same candle, same closure, the 930. Shit, my bad. The 931.30 candle, which is that green candle. It is red on ES, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. No, it's the 931 candle, bro. Either way, I was wrong, but it's all good. It's not a big deal. Well, it is a big deal. I wasn't on the right candle, of course, but it's red. It's red on YM. Bam, I'm fucking crazy as fuck. It's here. This is it right here. Bam. This one right here. Bottom of that candle right there. All right, so YM swept that candle, and we got the gap down. We got two gap downs. We got one right here and one right here. I didn't even see the first one, but the first one didn't even sweep the low. I ain't saying this was gonna hold because I'd rather it sweep the low. I'm not saying that it's not gonna hold, but I'd rather see the wick actually sweep the low as well and gap down at the same time. It just gap down, but the bodies do tell the story. So I'm just gonna go off the bodies today. Well, of course, I'm already in the trade, so I mean it's okay. But anyway, let's see how they want to play it this morning. Let's go back to YM and watch that shit on the 30-second. And honestly, the next high would have been your freaking target. It did hit the next high, pretty much, like the 935 high. That would have been like a real low hanging fruit type stuff, but it wouldn't have been that much. We're still gonna hold this and see what they want to do. And if they show a pattern set up to the downside, then they show the pattern set up to the downside. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get off this 30-second and I'm going back to the 1 minute. And let me just do that real quick and get out of the way of these people and see what they want to do. And leave it right there.
Last time I talked to him, this was 136.
All right, I got ES falling a little bit more than in Q, which is okay. Which is okay for right now. So that means where's the 8? Okay. All right, let's see if y'all want to make this bitch whole. All right, we're just sitting still. There's nothing we can do. It's already in. This one happened kind of quick, so just gotta let it play out and see how they want to do it. We got at least another 8 minutes into this before I can decide to do anything with it, whether I want to move the stop loss or whether I want to trail or whatever. Right now, it is. I mean, I'm down. It's not much on the trade, probably like $1 or some shit. I'm only using 0.01. This is on the live account. I only use it on the 30-second. I dropped it down because of the 30-second. I will use more on a higher time frame. The 30-second, I will not. Unless I'm on a prop account where it's what it is standard, what it is with one fucking micro. So, but this is a good trade, bro. It gave every fucking parameter, every fucking shit was hit. All rules were followed. We still have another maybe 7-8 minutes, depending on who's doing what. You can trail out, or you can ride this bitch and see what happens in 8 minutes. In 7-8 minutes, I'll move the stop loss, and then I'll move the stop loss to break even, and whatever happens at that point is cool. But as of right now, I still have another 7 minutes on this trade. So. And if it comes back within my time frame that I have allotted for me to not move my stop loss, then I'm cool with that because I'm following the complete strategy. If I need to come up with a variation of what to do, I'm going to backtrack this trade and find out what it is that I should have done or what I could have done better, and I'm going to move on. But as of right now, those parameters are pretty set based on what I've seen before. So let's see what we're going to get. Maybe if they give us a 1 minute setting up to the top side, that'd be freaking awesome. Right now, we just blew through the 730. If this candle does not close above this wick and then the next candle opens above, it's fucking go time. They'll probably give us another entry to the top side. Let's see if they want to not break this high. Hopefully they don't. Well, they just came fucking equal to. But it is what it is. Either way, I'm still in the trade. We got maybe another 4 minutes, 4.5, 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes in this trade before we can do something. I'm comfortable with that. This trade was put on immaculately. Period. Every parameter was hit this morning for this trade. No deviation. No jumping to break even too early. And this is how we're going to do it every day. This was a good fucking trade. That was a good fucking trade. So, with that being said, this is a holdable trade because we are now currently above the 730. We have swept through the 730. We have retested the 730. I do believe we will continue up. How long is another question. Not really concerned with it. Maybe have another 2 to 4 minutes on decision time. And we're going to see what these sticks do between it for me. And I'm comfortable with whatever outcome they choose to give. So at this point in time, it is out of my hands. So at maybe like 9:50 or 9:51-ish, I may go to break even just to give it a free trade and then look back and reflect and whatever. But I might not even take another trade today. That'll probably do me, just because I know the shit works and I just want to be familiar with it. Taking one trade, it doesn't matter how much I've won on the trade. That's not what I'm looking at. The question is, did I follow my complete strategy to the fucking T? And I'm checking off every box as yesterday. Although it did happen fast as fuck. I mean, and I'd rather not take it on the 32nd, but this was a solid fucking trade. Everything hit the keys. Everything. Not one thing fucking didn't was iffy. There was no iffy in any sequence. Say what's that, buddy?
What was the difference between the first trade or the first entry and the second?
I didn't have a second entry. What are you talking about?
I got stumped out.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I ain't never had a second. I put on one contract and that was it. I didn't have a second entry. I don't know what you're listening to. I don't know what you're doing over there, bro. I entered one time at the gap down and that was it. Stop loss went below the 930 candle, as stated.
930. I had my below the 939. The 936.
To 936. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, if you play it back, bro, I specifically said the 930 candle, bro. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and even if you did that, oh yeah, it took. Oh, that's bad, bro. I ain't saying bad, but it is what it is. All right, so we're at 950 right now. Here's what I'm gonna do, and this is based on the 30-second. I'm gonna go ahead and move this motherfucker to break even. I might be like a minute early, but you know something. I wasn't really counting with a stopwatch, but I know I'm in the vicinity of my time for the 30-second entry to hold. So I can't lose anything on this trade currently. If it stops me out, it stops me out. Looks like it's going to fucking tick down right now, but I don't really care because this is a free trade. And if they give us another entry, we will take it. So let me go back to the 1 minute real quick. I see nothing on the one. Let me check the 3. Oh, the 3 is devastating. I would not take anything off the 3. The 3 is ugly as fuck. All right, let's go to the 6 minute. 6 minute is nowhere near the EMA, and 9 minute is nowhere near the EMA. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with the 1 for this second. I do need to check YM real quick because I have it on another chart and you guys cannot see it. All right, so my 30-second is well below my EMA. My 6 minute on YM is below my EMA. No swing lows have been created on my EMA. 9 minute as well. No swing low has been created.
They're doing that weird shit again.
What with the volume?
On the ES 73.
15 minute on the EMA on the YM. I really don't look at the 15 minute. Let me go to the 18 real quick to double check to see what they're doing. 18 is nowhere near it. 3 minute on YM is doing nothing. And the 1 minute is giving us nothing either. So that is cool. I'm good with that.
It's in the 15-minute YM.
What about it?
15-minute YM.
What about it? Yeah, I just called that out, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I just called it out.
My bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to, I was listening to the time frames that you were shifting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 15 minute candle. I was just pointing out what's coming into the line. That's it. There's no swing lows. I'm just like, it's coming into the line, just to be aware of. 1 minute. And I'm staying on the 1 minute for right this very second. Let's see what they want to do with this candle. That was a good trade for a trail. Even if it does come back, I'm happy with the trade. because the short hanging fruit would have been the next high, which would have been the 935 high, which is cool. And I'm good with the trade. I'm good with that. And it closed out. It did come back and stop out. So that was a free trade. But there is no but. It was perfect. So yeah, we're gonna let it roll. And it might have been short. It might have been too early. And let's see what they want to do because it could still go. We're still above the 730. So and we're still in the macro. We still have buku's of time. Buku's of time. I would love to see this thing continue up, even though it kicked me out. I'm not really tripping about it. I would love to see it continue. Just put more fuel onto the fire. What I'm doing. So doesn't matter how far it goes. That's a winning trade. Because even if you take the lowest hanging fruit, which I'm deciding not to, it's still a winner. So I mean that trade won. I didn't win. The trade won. The strategy won. So we're gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna continue to follow what it tells me. See if it continues to keep us in free trades. This looks good on NQ. Stop right there. That'd be real good. You want to keep going? That's cool. Don't worry about it. All right. Um, do know that we may get an SMT on the lows that created the move up in the first place. So it still may sweep the 939 candle and continue up. Um, let's see. 955 candle is printing. Jump to the 3 minute. 3 minute is coming to the EMA on ES on 3 minute, which is nothing because it's ugly as hell. So that's short lived. I know we swept that 815, gapped up, and closed below the. If you get a closure below the 939 candle, they're going to continue down. But I have no way of getting in that trade as of right this very second. The only way I can see getting in it is going to the 30-second. And the 30-second has the pattern, but it is not all the same colors. We have a random ass green candle in there. So, you know something? I'm going to take notes and I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to let it go. If it does, it does. With that being said, the PSP is the 954 candle to the downside. I don't see it. I don't have a displacement through the 730. Well, actually, yeah, it did displace through the 730 and close below the wick that was on the 730 line. So, yeah, the probability is still high for it to be. Well, I don't know. It would have to break the 930 low in order for the continuation and down to hold, because that's what sent price through the 730 to the upside in the first place. So it has to go to the origination point. So upside is still may hold. That 930 low may still hold. I don't know. Let's see how they want to play it, and then that'll give us more data. If it holds, shit, I might have to increase the 30-second time to the 1 minute time and make those both the same thing. So let's see. Let's freaking see. We're still in the macro. We got a whole nother 18, 20 minutes in the macro. So let's see what they want to do. That was good, bro. That was good. That was good. Don't close the door there. Don't close the door there. Yeah. Let's see if I make this motherfucker. Um,
That's really good.
that's your call, bro. That's your call, brother. All I can tell you is vote for the man you want to be, or continue being the same one. It's a choice. Either be this.
Of course, no, I'm chilling, of course, but like it being offered at that price level, that close to the stop loss, seems like a smart play. You know?
Why would it seem like a smart play? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, when you're using words like "seem," bro. That's all I'm saying. You're not okay. You're using the word "seem," but you ain't understand. The "seem" is a feeling word. "Seem" is a feeling word. That's all I'm saying. It's a feeling word. So, I mean, if you can't differentiate a feeling word versus what your strategy says to do, then yeah, you
I'm saying like if you gather enough data on that certain candle holder,
on what candle?
you hit her right on the not 30 candle holder, what we're talking about.
Where the stop loss was originally. Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, like if it approaches 50% of that,
Nah, I ain't nah. We ain't that is nothing. That has nothing to do with it.
if the front delivers back down toward your stop loss, that's where it offers you another entry. That's pretty much what I said.
However, bro, I got a time for mine is based on time. It's time before price. That's where I'm at, bro. It's always time before price. I mean, even where I see, I mean, that's what I'm using, time before price. It might not look like that, but I'm using time before price.
Yeah, I know, but it's still yeah. It looks like might be the real because it's way past like it wasn't even there.
That is a PSP candle. I mean, a prime number printing right now. Um, I don't see where they're shifting anything. Let me glance at the 3 minute real quick. I got nothing on the 3 minute. Let me double check YM. Nothing. 1 minute on YM, nothing. I will glance at the 30 on YM, and there is nothing there as well. So we're gonna stick to the 1 minute for right now, just to see. I got a feeling that they might want to run something else. The 6 minute is coming into the EMA currently on both assets, on NQ and ES. So I am aware of that. We're gonna let them come into the line and watch how they react when they get there. Uh, Hopefully they give us that continuation 3 colors same sequence, and if they do, triggers will be pulled. But if we don't have all the same colors, then I will let it go today. Let me log this first trade real quick, man. Uh, let's see. $6 minute. Date 8/25/26. 3 candle sequence. On 30 sec. all parameters. For entry. And proper hold time for 30 seconds. Break even trade. Perfect execution.
Look at the 30-minute.
I got it up, bro. I got it up on my other chart.
I'm not taking the trade, but
I mean, there ain't nothing there. I mean, I don't know there ain't nothing there. So I don't know why you would. There's nothing there with three same sequence of candles, bro. Nothing there. If you're trading the strategy, there's no three candles that are the same color. Now, if you want to ad lib, bro, I mean, you're gonna have to ad lib somewhere else, bro. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I can't do nothing else with you, bro. I'm done adding on to the strategy. It's done came too far. Way too far from where we even started from. Um, 6 minutes. Yeah, you should have never got whipped out of that shit, bro. 9:30 was the fucking damn. Yeah, that would have been a fucking good run right there, dude. It would have been. It should have been at least goddamn fucking 150, 200. Goddamn. Based on the 30-second anyway. I remember you saying you were down 60 at one point, so that had to be down here in one of these red candles at like 9:38 ish. I'm saying maybe. Yeah, bro, we had just gotten that trade, bro. You got stopped out immediately.
yeah, I put my stop loss from the 3610. Like for the volume imbalance.
I mean, maybe you didn't hear where I said to put it, or maybe you just decided to do something different. I specifically said to 9:30. Huh?
I didn't hear where you said to put it, and I'm not going to be able to trade without a stop loss. So I put my stop loss there right when I went to ask you where to put it again because I didn't hear you stop me out.
It is what it is, brother. So the events will make the days go exactly what they do, exactly what the ego wants it to freaking do. To keep you in your same place you're trying to get out of. It'll cut off your hearing. It'll cut off your sight. It'll activate new feelings and emotions just to keep you everywhere but growing. And that's a consciousness thing, dude. That's his job, to keep you safe and to keep you content and comfortable. No stretching. It doesn't want you to stretch at all. All right. I got nothing on the 3. 6 is probably going to be the best bet. Let me go to the 6 on YM real quick. I got nothing on the 6 on YM. That is ugly as fuck. Yeah, there's nothing I can do right now. There's nothing on this that remote really looks interesting for anything on this, as a matter of fact. So 6 minute, 3 minute. 3 minutes is nothing. 9 minute. 9 minute is now coming into the EMA. So be aware of the 6 and the 9 minute charts. Candles have to close. So they're going to do their thing. Got plenty of freaking time. All the time in the freaking world. All the time in the freaking world. I do not see any patterns on the bottom side as I'm scanning on the 9 minute. I'm looking down there to see if we have anything on the 9 minute. That's the same color as our sequence going to the top side where it came from. I do not see anything. I got them going down there to sweep PM lows though. That'd be fucking awesome if they can get down there today. Let me check the 6 minute to see if we have a sequence somewhere in there. I do not see a sequence on NQ. No same colors nowhere on the 6 minute at all. On ES, I do see something on ES on the 6 minute, but it is not on the EMA. Not on that EMA. It might be on a different EMA, but it's not on the EMA that we're currently using. And that happened at 2:12 a.m. on the 6 minute chart. And it has a different color candle in the sequence, so it's not ours. Same colors going all the way. It was maybe about to get swept up. Did use that to bounce off of. I'm not saying it will not hold, but London low is a high probability area where you should expect some kind of reaction. I mean, it could blow through London, but we should expect some kind of reaction down there. Let me check the 6 on YM real quick, dude. So YM just swept. Let's see, they swept it. YM swept that low. Yep. Sure did. YM swept the fucking London low. All right. Since YM swept the London low, what do we have? Confirmation goes above. Yeah, they're about to go back up. YM just gave the other fucking sequence to get in, but I ain't trading the other sequence. But I want to see it work though. I want to see it work. They get the intermediate term confirmation, the close above the intermediate term, and now they're sweeping the PSP or origination on the 1 minute. And they gap down and do it too. Let's see if they want to send that bitch back up for a second. It's probably gonna be short lived because we're coming into the 6 minute on a fucking high time frame to the downside. So I'm not expecting anything unless we get a 3 candle pattern anyway. I just want to see what happens to it. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking trading. So taking these motherfucking notes, perfect execution, strategy. 825 was a great day. That was good for a trade. That was good for a trade. Yeah. All right. I am totally content with that. Totally content with that. That's who I'm voting for. I'm voting for him who doesn't make any fucking changes and he doesn't go without any fucking feelings. He sees what he sees. He saw 3 candles. He saw the PSP. He saw the gap down and he pulled the trigger on the close of the gap down. That is it. Nothing else. No feeling, no emotion, no nothing. Could he have trailed out? Yes, he could have. But he doesn't want to do that. He wants the entire move if it's going to prevail itself. Sometimes it does prevail itself at the bottom on the 30-second. Do not be construed about that. Sometimes it will go from the 30-second. You will catch the bottom of the very move for the entire day off of 30-second. Just has to be the right timing. And in coordination with the higher time order flow. And there goes YM to the top side. Let's see what they're going to do, bro. I got that low being created on the 6 minute currently still. It's still being created on the 9 minute. Cool. 6 minute will be, if it's going to go down, we're going to have to use a 6 minute because that's where it's really setting up at. But as of right now, we have nothing that I am interested in at all at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. So I am looking at the 3 minute on ES right now. And this is going to take some more studying. So if it does, I'm not saying it's going to, if that candle right there that's printing currently on ES turns red and blows through, and I have no EMA involved anywhere close by, they have to be using a different frequency, a different EMA frequency. Because of what I've noticed is this shit happens on the 32nd, on the 30 EMA. I've used the 30 EMA, I've used the 60 EMA, and I tried it on the 90 EMA. And sometimes although the sequence does fall on those EMAs. So what I'm thinking they're doing is they're using time and frequency to decide when to move the market. So on a certain date at a certain time, they'll use a different frequency. Now that's a stretch where I'm at in my brain on how the fuck they're matching that shit up and how they're changing it with the date. It'll take some fucking really digging into to make that shit happen. But I can see them doing that, changing the frequency oscillation of the EMA to suit the time that they want to move the market. So something to look into later. I'll attempt to later, but as of right now, I do not have that time, and I don't want to do that shit. That shit's gonna be a headache. I catch about 10 of these good trades right here in a row, then I might fucking start diving into that bitch. But as a matter of fact, I do have it on my 1 minute chart. I just have it invisible to the screen right now. So I mean, I got them on there. They're just blinded. I can put them up right now. Boom. I got the 30 EMA right there, and I also have the 60 EMA right there as well. Going back up, bro. Going back up. So let me take that shit out there because I'm not going to use them. That's just for me to do homework on. All right, so there's nothing on that time frame. I'm gonna stay on the 6 minute and let them ride. And that is it. That is the only thing that I can do at this point. Only thing I can do at this point. Here's what I can tell though. I can tell that these dudes, I don't know if you see it on this. Yeah, I see it on the 6 minute. They use the 812 candle to send that bitch down. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be the same color sequence of candles because they do use 3 candles, period. So that candle is inside the 824 candle. The body of the 824 candle is inside the body of the 818 candle, which means that's all one body. So there's only 3 candles, the 812, the 818, and the 830 candle right there, based on my understanding on what the market is. Now that's a 3 candles sequence. It came back up and swept the high. And I guarantee you there's a PSP up there. Let's find it. Shit. Where's the sweep through candle? The sweep through candle is 830. Yep. And the PSP is 824. 824. NQ broke it and did the gap up. Yeah, and did the gap up on the 6 minute. Close back under that. And ES failed. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do continue down. But that's a quick, slick move they pulled, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's something to log and not just gloss over when you see these names, when you see 3 candles, because these 3 candles are very powerful. The most powerful ones are the same color, but the other ones work as well. I'm not going to deny it at all. if you get a good read on them. But for the most part, every last one of them will hold, and they will give you some kind of short run. Every last one of them. But it has to be 3. It can't be 4. It can't be well. Maybe it's go. No. You really have to understand these candle closures in order to make this shit happen. So, uh, I may cut it short today, bro. There's no need for me to stick around. I got what I needed to see, and I did my job. It's not like I'm waiting for trades. So yeah, I'll be pulling off at 10:30. I'm not gonna wait for the second macro. We already took the first trade we needed to take. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and I'm good with that. I don't need to go back into the market. That was a fucking win for me. So, um, and we're gonna wake up and do it again tomorrow. It's gonna be one trade a day, preferably for me. Um, and yeah, that's a wrap. But y'all check it out tomorrow. You can come catch the trade tomorrow and fucking load it up however you feel it. But we took a banger trade. You can go back to the beginning of the stream if you choose to. If not, it is what it is. This is for my eyes anyway. So um, yeah, perfect execution. But anyway, I'm off. Have a good day and peace and blessings.